What's up mga igala? Guess what? I'm here at the Gardenia plant here in Taguluan, Misamis Oriental. We're going to take a tour to check out the Gardenia factory. We're here at Gardenia, Bake to the Future, taking bread making to the next level. So actually mga higala, yan kasulod sa planta sa Gardenia, and we're actually overlooking sa bread making. Look how cool it is. Ta-da!
By choosing Tagoloan po, is that one way of saying that you're going near to Cagayan de Oro? Or why not some other big cities in Mindanao?
Well, we chose Tagoloan and Cagayan de Oro area primarily because of its ports and conduciveness to the Visayas area and its accessibility by land to the entire Mindanao area. So from Cagayan, we can go all the way to Davao and General Santos and to Cotabato. From here, we can go all the way to Marawi, all the way to Zamboanga City and Zamboanga Norte. Now we can reach these areas right away. And if, let's say, something happens, let's say there's like what happened in Yolanda, no? Things like that, we can ship goods immediately to the Visayas area because of the ports and the ferry system. Yes.
How many years sir na nag-prepare ang company for this launching? Like, for the investment to be put here in Tagoloan, ilang taon po ba ang it took for the studies?
That's a very good question. The thing is, it takes about 3 years before it gets operational. First, you do the planning, you do the market study, you do the environmental study and find the location. And then, of course, the business plan has to be approved by the board of directors from Singapore and here. And then once it's approved, then you start buying the equipment. It takes 1 year for the equipment to be produced by the manufacturers. And then when it's already installed, then you do your commissioning and operating, fine-tuning everything. It takes about 3 years overall.
Now, sir, this is a very sensitive question. Naging issue po ba ang the crisis here in Mindanao while deliberating on planning to invest here in Mindanao? Like, we have recent na mga problems for the peace process po. Pero is that even a factor during the deliberation of planning to put up a factory here?
Definitely issues about the environment, political scenario, the economic environment are issues that must be taken into account in deciding whether to invest or not. But I am a believer that when there is a crisis, there is opportunity, because the crisis will never stay long. And maybe after a few years, the crisis is over, then you're there already to support the market. Now in crisis, investors avoid the place. So while they are avoiding, that's the best time for you to come in. So we are, well, since we are Filipinos, we are always willing to support the Philippines, and our head office is always willing to support the countries that it's operating in and willing to invest in the Filipinos. There is one thing that the Filipino has that is so resilient. It's the Filipino worker and the Filipino managers and employees. Because of the kind of Filipino workers that we have, they are willing to invest. In addition, the Philippines has a population of 100 million. That's a very large market base. So you should not just close your eyes just because there's let's say like Marawi scenario. No, when Marawi happened, we were giving bread free every day to Marawi. And we never sold bread to Marawi before. Now Marawi is asking for our bread to be delivered there because when they were in the relocation sites, they were only eating Gardenia bread for free. Now they want to buy Gardenia bread. So we're looking for distributors to cover Marawi for now. So that's an example of opportunity during crisis. It happened also during Yolanda. No? When Yolanda happened in summer later, everything was wiped out. No bakeries were existent because there's no electricity. You cannot cook rice because you don't have water, but you can eat bread and you can make sandwiches, no, without water. So therefore, bread was more important. So we had to find ways to bring bread there right away. And we were giving bread everywhere after the Yolanda scenario. We became the #1 bread immediately after that.
So there you go mga higala, let's bake to the future and take the bread making to the next level. This has been Isis Soriano for City Information Office.